Okay. I love you too. Thank you. I will. Bro. Yo, yo.
Yo.
Yeah, let me just check my YouTube, make sure we live on there. I'm about to go live on Instagram and send you an invite also.
Okay.
Hey fam, send me those links for the sign up pages. You could email them to me.
Okay. Damn. Okay. All right. Just in a second. All right, boom. I just sent them both to you.
Okay. Which email did you send it to?
The one you sent me the invite with.
The Legacy to Wave?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I see it.
And you said you about to send me an Instagram invite?
Yep.
Okay.
She's acting dumb on my phone right now. I might just go live on this phone. Yeah, this shit is taking too long. I think it's my I'm going live on Instagram.
And your
I just sent you
your Skype video went out too.
Skype video. Okay. God damn. Hold on, bro. Somebody was knocking at the door. Okay.
Okay.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? We on Instagram live. Hey, hold on, let me put something in this comments real quick. So look,
So you want me to stay on Zoom or Instagram Live?
Wait, say it again.
I'm staying on Zoom or Instagram Live.
We're gonna be on you don't got okay, never mind. Okay, so look, I'm gonna just stay on Instagram then. You could we could stay on here. Hey, everybody that's on my Instagram live, go to my YouTube page if y'all want to watch this full live. I actually got somebody else in there. They limit it to one device right now. So to get the entire session, go to my YouTube page. We showing y'all how to start your own business from start to finish, and we about to lead y'all through. So make sure y'all go on my YouTube page. Link is in my bio. If you don't know my YouTube page or can't get to it from the link, go to Double R the God, search Double R the God on YouTube to watch this whole live. We doing it on Zoom, YouTube streaming. All right, so let me see. Let me go to the email link, and then we can get started. Okay, bet. Can you still see me on the Zoom?
Yep, I see you.
Hold on. Let me pin this comment real quick. Everybody that's joining in, go to my YouTube right now. Y'all can get to it. The link is in my bio. Okay, bet.
You hear me pretty good?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay,
bet. All right, what's the word, y'all? It's Double R the Guy and Cordele Rocks tapping in with y'all, man. We about to show y'all how to start y'all own business, y'all own LLC, start to finish. If you ever wanted to have your own business that you can file taxes under, we're gonna show this to y'all the easiest way. A lot of people think it's way more difficult than what it actually is, and I think a part of that is just the masses not wanting people to have their own businesses because of how much it works in favor for them. So even if your business isn't generating any type of income, if you investing into it a lot, that's even more of a reason for you to start. So we're gonna show y'all this. It's not even gonna take more than 30 minutes to do, and we're gonna show y'all step by step. So if you want to watch, go on my YouTube page. We're doing it live. My brother Cordele is gonna be showing us a lot, giving us some game too. So make sure y'all go tap in. All right, so you want to say anything, Cordele?
Actually, yeah, I just want to say everybody that's watching, I appreciate you guys out there for, just wanting to gain this knowledge because it's so important, especially for people in our community. Like I grew up on 7 Mile in Detroit. These guys don't really give a damn about what the hell a LLC is, the type of benefits they can save on taxes. I got cousins who are artists who buy chains and cars, and they're not writing this stuff off. So I know how important it is.
Facts. No, definitely. Okay, bet. Cordele, can you share your screen from that end?
Let's see here. What do I got to do? Yep, share content right here. Let's see. Oh, it says only the host can share in this meeting.
Okay, that's cool. If you can just go to the link on your phone and you can still read it, I can pull it up on here through the link. So okay. And I can show them what you're talking about.
Okay. All right, cool. Let me click that. Can you still hear me?
Yes. All right. I'm on the home page right now. And the link didn't come through all the way.
Okay, through the email?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try sending it again. For the Laura, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me send that one more time.
And I'm gonna also put links in the description on this YouTube video too, y'all. Anybody that's just joining, we doing the business live right now. If you don't know how to start an LLC or you want to create your own business, we doing that right now. Make sure y'all go to my YouTube so that y'all can see the entire live. There's actually somebody else in this live with me. I'm not just talking to myself. So go to my YouTube page and tap in so you can see both of us. If you don't know my YouTube page, it's Double R the Guy on YouTube, or you can just go to the link in my bio. All right, I just seen the email pop back up.
All right, cool.
Nope, it's still saying it. Let me see. Let me try. It's saying unexpected error. Is there something I can Google to look it up?
You know what? That's what was so weird about this. Like, it's like this is some type of backdoor link that you gotta go through the hoops to find. But I'm gonna try texting it to your phone and see if you can access it there.
All right.
And maybe you can send it to yourself, see how that works. Okay, boom.
All right, y'all. Anybody that's joining, go to my YouTube page to watch this full live. We showing y'all how to start your own business. So, yeah, it's saying unexpected error. Our web server has encountered an unexpected error.
Okay, yeah, that's weird because it's working perfectly on my end.
Is it?
Yeah, it's working. So it's not like the website is like malfunction or something. It's probably
Let's
like,
see if I can give you access to share your screen.
yeah, let's try that.
That's so weird.
So this is how we could do it.
Hmm.
I could pretty much just discuss the 5 questions. It's like, it's so easy, man. Just discuss the 5 questions that they're gonna ask. And we can go through them step by step.
I just want to have the link to show them because I want to put
Yeah.
it in the description so that they can access it.
Okay, right.
I wonder if see if you let me go to a different email and see if I still find it.
Let's see.
I think I got it.
Okay.
I found the old link.
Okay, boom.
It's the one with the 700 articles of organization.
That's it. Yep.
Okay, bet. Let me get back to the YouTube live or to the Instagram live. Yo, okay, y'all. Go to my YouTube. Okay, bet. All right, can you see me on the Zoom? All right, I'm about to share my screen with y'all.
Yep, I see.
Okay. So, okay, basically, y'all won't be able to do this while we're doing it, but you'll be able to follow this video when you go along. So I'm gonna just share my screen and kind of go through step by step. Cordele, you kind of just navigate through.
I got you.
Let's see, share screen. Boom. Okay. So right now I'm on the Lara page and I'm at the 700 articles of organization. So we click on that, right?
Yep, click that. 700.
Okay, boom. All right, so everybody, y'all watching the screen on YouTube, go to the 700 articles of organization, and this link is going to be in the description later. Okay, so all right, I'm looking at on my end, Cordele, Article 1, Article 2, Article 3. Kind of just give us an idea of what these are.
So pretty much it's just asking some basic questions. I don't want people to get too caught up into like the terminology that they choose to use. They're pretty much asking, who are you? What do you do? And where do you plan on doing business? Like, what state are you doing business in? And obviously this is LAR page is for Michigan, so depending on what state you live in, it might be a different website that you log into or a different extension to that website. So the first article is pretty much asking, what's the name of the company? right? That's the most basic question. You got to have a name for the LLC, and it don't have to be anything too crazy. A lot of people think the LLC it has to be the name of the actual business that you're starting, and that does not have to be the case. So, for example, Taco Bell, that's not their LLC. Their LLC is a brand called Yum. It's called Yum Yum LLC, and they buy up mom and pop stores. So, Taco Bell isn't the actual LLC. So I want people to understand that, when you pick in this name, it doesn't have to be exactly what you're doing. It could kind of have your initials. So my initials is CR. It could be something like CR Holdings, and I can start an infinite number of companies under that LLC. Now, Article 2, let's see here. It says, unless the articles or organization otherwise provide, all limited liability companies formed have the purpose of engaging.
I just want to clarify something on Article 1.
Go ahead.
Also, too, when you put your business name as a LLC, whatever your business name, let's say your business name is, we'll just say Jumping Jacks. You have to put Jumping Jacks LLC behind it when you get ready to put in the actual title. So whatever your business name, you either have to put LLC, and they'll give you a couple other options that you can choose, and that's up to you. It's another one was like L3C, and then another one was like L:/C. So it's a couple different options, but you have to put that at the end.
Facts.
Okay, you can go ahead, bro.
Okay, so for Article 2, I don't know why they choose to use all this jibber jabber, but pretty much they're asking you to just be specific about what the business is for. So number 1 for a company like GoDaddy.com would have been GoDaddy LLC, right? But now in Article 2, it's their opportunity to tell exactly what they do. We create opportunities for people to build websites and email funnels and et cetera, with GoDaddy. So whatever your LLC is all about, this is an opportunity to be specific about that. Did you want to clarify anything for Article 2 before I move on?
You said that Article 2 is basically explaining what your I was typing something in this example box. Basically, Article 2 is just a summary encompassing what your business will be based off of.
Exactly.
So if you're in media production, you will put media production, basically listing anything that's going to have to do with your business, even if it's a lot of things. Like you can put anything relative to your business. So if you sell lemonade, you want to put sales, and it just all depends on what you're doing. Whatever you're doing is what you want to put, and you want to be general about it. So if you're doing media production, put media production. If you're doing education, right, put education. If you're going to be selling merch, put selling merch. List everything that's going to be encompassed by your business.
Right. Okay, so for Article 3, it's pretty much you can pretty much skip that. It's pretty much asking what's the duration of this LLC, if other than perpetual. And so, I don't know if somebody goes into business thinking, okay, I'm gonna start a business for 6 years, and after 6 years, we shutting it down. I don't know who does that or what the purpose of doing that would be, but Article 3 does not have to be filled out whatsoever. You can absolutely skip that article and move right on to Article 4, which is asking for your agent name, street address, apartment suite, blah, 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 right? So for your agent name, I thought you had to have an actual agent when you can literally put your own name and your own street address. A lot of people say they don't recommend doing that, though, because when it comes time to get the business lines of credit, creditors like to look at where your business address is listed. So if you do have like a third party address agency that you can, outsource with, I would recommend that. Sometimes you can use a professional address for about $10 a month, $15 a month. Go on the website and find it. And when somebody Googles your business address instead of your apartment popping up or your house popping up, a nice professional building will pop up that represents your brand well. So that's just some advice for Article 4. But you can absolutely use your home if you're just now getting started and you just want to enjoy the tax benefits that rich people are out here enjoying. just put your name. All right. Let's see here.
So basically Article 3 we can skip, and then Article 4 would be the location of your business, and you can either use your own home address or you can use a preferred address, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you want to just make sure it's a place where you're gonna absolutely be able to receive the mail if it goes there. All right. You don't want it to go somewhere in another state. But so moving on, right? It says to include any of the following optional articles, you may type in the next article number space provided, additional articles, blah, blah, blah. So you can pretty much skip what it's saying right here as far as the effective date. Right there, you can actually put the date that today's date right there where it says effective date. And then it's going to ask you again to put in the submitter's contact info. So you pretty much going to put your name and information in right there again. And then it'll give you an option to put an electronic signature.
Okay, so 1 second, Cordele, just because I want to fill this stuff in so in the video they can see it. All right, after you see the address and where you put all the information at, and then it pops down and it says article. And then under that, it says complete only if a later effective date. You see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do they put in the first box?
That effective date, they could put today's date.
Okay. All right. What about the box that's blank that says article?
Yeah, you don't have to put anything right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna just put skip right there. And then effective date, today's date.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the article under that.
So it'll actually, do you want, to give you the option to put an electronic signature. So you're going to click the electronic signature. Do you see that?
Where it says signature, add new entry to list.
Yep.
Okay.
And
so that big box above it, just skip it.
Yep. You can skip that big box above it.
Okay. Boom. And then add new entry list.
Yep.
Is where you will put your signature.
Yep. Your digital signature. Yep.
And then the special instructions indicate any instructions that apply to the submission. We would just leave blank.
Yep. You can skip that completely.
Okay. For some reason, when I click add new entry list, oh, that's probably because I didn't all the way fill it out. Okay. So if y'all fill this out properly, this should pop up when you click on it. It's not popping up on mine because I haven't filled this out. Okay. And then we're at submitter's contact information.
And right there, you're going to put your information in again, along with your business name and where the address for the business.
Okay. And then,
so this would be where you absolutely going to be receiving mail. So for most people, that's going to be their home. But if you have a business address, you could use that.
And then, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then the contact name, you want to put your name. And then for
exactly,
business, you want to put business name.
Exactly.
Okay. And then after that, you click
email notice.
Yep. You can either decide to do have them send it to you through email, or have them send the information through the mail, basically verifying everything went through. Mm-hmm. And the mail, I think it takes like 3 weeks, and then the email is like, I think, a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
So I got mine pretty quick in the email. My homeboy, it took a couple weeks for him to get his. So depending on how you want it, if you want it physical, then I would say get mail. But I think I ended up receiving mine in mail as well anyway. Oh yeah, it says, yeah. I would send it through email because I got mine in the mail also.
Right.
And then this last part down here is just asking you how fast would you like this process to be. And you can do the standard review, which takes about how long, Cordele?
Standard review is going to take anywhere between 7 to 14 days.
Okay, yeah, 7 to 14 days, which ain't bad because I think it comes even quicker than that.
Right. Yeah. They'll send it even quicker. But standard review is how you're gonna absolutely come out the most cost effective.
Facts. And this whole process, if y'all wondering, is $50. So if y'all want to start on here, you can come on here. It's $50 to do after you fill out all of this stuff. That'll be the adjusted price. And then they have the 24-hour review if you want to do that. Same day review for 100, 2-hour review 500, and then an hour review is 1,000. So anybody that needs their business done tomorrow or in the next 60 minutes, hit
Right.
that $1,000 marker for sure.
Right.
And then after that, you click review, and then everything should be pretty much good.
Yes, sir. We made it through that. We made it through that.
We made it through. We made it through. All right, so that's the first part, and now we're about to show you guys how to get your EIN number. So this is the first portion. I'm gonna just scroll through this, and we're gonna look at the top. Start from the top from the bottom. All right, so how to make a business, and we'll say how to make a business in a minute. All right. Article 1, you put your business name followed by LLC. Article 2, you want to include everything that your business involves. And here's the example. Article 3, you can skip. Article 4 is the address for the business. You can use your home address. Preferred, use another address, but if all you have is your home address, then that's fine. The next article you skip. The effective date, you put today's date. Put skip. After that, you put skip in the big box. Here you put your signature where it says add new entry to this list. Special instructions, you put skip, and then you fill out your business information down here and your personal information one more time, and then you can click email or mail for the verification letter showing that your business is valid. And then after that, you choose how you would like how fast you would like the documents to be reviewed. And standard review is free. And here's some other options. Okay, cool. So
I just wanted to clear one thing up because you mentioned putting skip, and you don't actually have to put skip in those boxes. You can actually just skip those boxes altogether.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so Cordele, why don't you explain to them what an EIN number is?
So EIN is basically it's like a tax ID for your business. So when you go work for an employer, the only way you get W-2s is because you have a tax ID number that's attached to your name with that company. And so the EIN is pretty much your employer ID number. So it's the tax ID number for the business. So that's the number the government or IRS will be taxing when it comes time to pay the taxes and Uncle Sam at the beginning of the year. They're not going to be taxing you. They're going to be taxing the actual business. You know, whatever income you make has to be reported under this tax ID, not your own personal, social security number or anything like that.
So would you say that EIN number for your LLC is similar to a social security number for a human?
It's similar. And the only reason I say similar, but not necessarily, completely alike, is because with the EIN, that's how you get taxed. But with a social security number, you can also apply for lines of credit with that. Okay. You know what I mean? Like with somebody got A1 credit, you can use their social security to apply for lines of credit. But you can't use the EIN to apply for lines of credit. You have to have what's called a DUNS number. I mean, they will ask for the EIN, but you're going to need also a DUNS number, which is like a PAYDEX score, which is similar to a FICO score. So,
okay, cool.
That's the next step after getting the EIN. But this is how the business get taxed.
That was some good game right there. That was some good game. Okay, bet. So basically your EIN number is the number that the government uses to basically tax you on and keep track of all your expenses and stuff. That number is linked to your business. Okay, so Cordele, explain to them what limited liability company actually means.
Okay, so pretty much, yeah. When you have a limited liability company, it's a company that it's basically you're creating a separate entity from yourself. So if you try to screw somebody over in business, they can sue you and they can take everything you have. However, if you have an LLC or a limited liability company that puts the liability of the company on the company and not you itself, then that's how you can kind of, save yourself from anything that could go south with the business, because things are bound to happen, especially the longer you're in business, the more successful you are. People will try to tear you down and they'll come after you. And so like, look what's happening right now with Facebook. They're being attacked, lawsuits here, lawsuits there, just because somebody felt some type of way on a certain day. They'll come after you once you become a powerful brand or business. So having a limited liability company offsets liability on the business and not you. They can't come for your pockets.
That's dope. That's dope. So for y'all that's on the live, make sure y'all go check out my YouTube page. I actually have somebody else on here. Y'all can't hear him because I got my headphones in. Let me show y'all. Say what up, Cordele.
What's good? We appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is some pivotal information, especially if you're not hip.
Yeah, make sure y'all tap in. Y'all, I know y'all couldn't hear him on this end, but make sure y'all go to YouTube. Hold on. Somebody said, if you sell crystals, what would be something for Article 2? How would you, if somebody sells like stones and jewelry, what would they put in the Article 2?
Exactly that. I
Okay.
sell X, Y, and Z.
He said put exactly that. So if you sell crystals, put I sell crystals. If you sell bags of tea, put I sell bags of tea. Put exactly what you do. And this is for your protection. So don't feel like you have to be limited on what you put. You actually want to put as much stuff in as possible, because when it comes tax time and they have to examine your expenses and what you've been spending money on, if it doesn't have nothing to do with your business, then it's not going to be a deductible.
Fact.
So anything that you think you're going to spend money with, or you might eventually do with your business, even if you're not doing it now, like you might want to make t-shirts for your business later, make sure that you put making t-shirts. You can put anything that you want. So just make sure you be
or
specific.
to be more general, she can put I sell merchandise for whoever her audience is. Like, let's say she's selling for single women. I sell merchandise to single women, or I provide merchandise to a female empowerment group, or merchandise. So that way that encompasses more than just crystals. She might introduce new lines later on, new products, new services. So like, what do you sell? Who do you sell? Why are you selling it to these people? What are you really offering?
Okay. He said also you can be specific as well. Like instead of saying I sell crystals, you can put I sell merchandise for empowered women, or however you want to word it. That way you don't have to just narrow it down to crystals. It can be anything that you sell or want to do.
Mm-hmm. That's a great question she asked.
Okay. So, and then for y'all that's on the live too, a limited liability company basically separates you from your being, so that all of your assets and values that have to go along with your LLC are attached to that. And it can have some effect on you, but it's really a protector. So if your business goes bankrupt, your business goes bankrupt. You won't go bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? So if your business gets sued, your business gets sued. You can't get sued. So they can't come for your house unless it's in your business name.
Right.
But they can't come for any
right.
of your property. They can't come for any of your property if it's in your name. So that's the power of the LLC. It's a limited liability company. It's making you limitedly liable.
Exactly. And you can go $1 million in debt in your business and not owe 1 penny personally.
Right. Cordele said you can go $1 million in your business and not own
$1 million in debt.
You can go $1 million in debt in your LLC and not have any debt on your personal record. Okay. Make sure y'all go tap in on my live on YouTube so y'all can get game from my boy Cordele too. Y'all only getting half of the script on Instagram right now.
Hey, tell him I'm gonna be ready next time. I promise.
Hey, he said he gonna be ready on the Instagram live next time, so we good. It's all good. We gonna have some more information coming for y'all next week too. Okay, bet. All right, Cordell, let's go ahead and go over to the EIN side.
Okay.
So
now I actually never filled out this EIN page you're looking at. It's absolutely free to do this. I was a bonehead and paid LegalZoom to do it. Bonehead. I got scammed. We teaching y'all how to do this for free right here, right now.
Somebody asked, do you recommend using a PO box for a business address?
You could, but it clearly states on there that they don't recommend using PO boxes.
He said that you could, but they clearly state on there that they don't recommend you using PO boxes. Okay, y'all. So let me go to the EIN link. Okay, this is the page where you come to do your EIN. The EIN number is absolutely free, so you don't have to pay for anything on this part. Let me share.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the business do have to be approved through the standard review process.
Oh, and
so
then
like after said, so I think it takes 3 days, like you said, roughly about 3 days, roughly.
Okay.
And they'll give you I think it's either a filing number. And I think you have to use that filing number to apply for the EIN, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so guys, wait till this second step. You want to wait till after your LLC gets clear and they send you the email or they send you the letter in the mail saying such and such LLC has been reviewed and approved. You're going to get a letter in the mail. Make sure you keep all these documents. If you have a folder, if you got a file cabinet, keep all of this. And if you send it to your email and they don't send you one in the actual mail, print it up and save it because you want to have all this. This is like birth certificate, social security card for your business. So
right, keep
a paper trail of everything. This is for your protection.
Right.
So this is the I'm about to share my screen. I think I remember how to do this. Okay. So I'm gonna put this link in the bio and I'm gonna label that this one is the EIN and the first one is the LLC. So let me just read this here.
Yeah, see what questions they ask.
Step 1, determine your eligibility. You may apply for an EIN online if your principal business is located in the United States. The person applying online must have a valid taxpayer identification number, social security number, ITIN, EIN. You are limited to one EIN per responsible party per day. The responsible party is the person who ultimately owns or controls the entry or who exercises ultimate effective control over the entity unless the applicant is a government entity. The responsible party must be an individual, not an entity. Step 2, understanding the online application. You must complete the application in one session as you will not be able to save and return at a later time. Your session will expire after 15 minutes. Submit application. After all validations are done, you will get an EIN immediately upon completion. You can then download, save, print your EIN confirmation number. Okay, so when you finish this, your EIN is going to pop up on like a PDF. Make sure you download that. I would recommend y'all do this on a computer. If you don't have a computer and you download it on your phone, download it and email it to yourself and start. Put EIN important as the subject with stars on the side so that you know, and then put your business name next to it. So if you have to go email or look through your email for a certain document, you can just look up your business name and it'll pop up.
Because you'll get an approval letter from the IRS that banks will typically ask for when you go to set up a business bank account, and you can show them that letter of approval.
Exactly, yeah. So when we're going to be doing another live on this as far as setting up a bank account for your business and whatnot. But when you get ready to set up a bank account for your business, they're going to ask for proof of your EIN number or proof of your LLC, which will be the documents that's emailed to you from the LLC and from the EIN webpage. So let's click the apply now. Okay, so We got a bunch of jargon right here. Y'all can read that if y'all want to. I'm not. It's pretty much the simple. We filling out an application summary.
Right.
Okay, so it says what type of legal structure is applying for the EIN. It gives us Cordele, you on this web page also?
Yeah, I'm on her. Yeah, I see.
Okay. It says choose the type you are applying for. If you don't see your type, select view additional types. Okay, right here we have sole proprietorship, sole proprietor, partnerships, corporations, limited liability company, estate, and trust. So Cordell, just for extras, go ahead and tell them, like, kind of just define each one of these, just so they have background on this.
So just to give everybody some put them where I'm at. Basically, I don't understand what the ones at the bottom exactly mean. I only know about LLC and sole proprietorship. 99% of the people who's like watching this is going to be using sole proprietorship. The other 1% is going to be using corporation, because both of those have their own unique advantages. When it's you by yourself, you don't want to be fill out any complicated tax paperwork. So you would save yourself the trouble by just being a sole proprietorship, which means they'll just tax you almost like an individual person. Even though you're a company, they'll tax you as if you were like an individual person. With the corporation, they tax you differently, because it's seen as you're making a little bit of extra money. So you wouldn't actually incorporate until the business is able to actually save funds for over a year that you're not going to be reusing. And so right now, as a sole proprietorship myself, when I go out and shoot projects, like I'm going to be using the money that I earn for whatever I need it for. Maybe I need to upgrade equipment. Maybe I need to pay a bill, get some gas. But right now I can't afford to like let my money sit in the bank for over a year when I earn it. So if you're in that predicament, you're going to be a sole proprietor, where if you earn income, you're going to need to spend it right away. And if you have a business that's kind of thriving and you don't have to spend that income right away, you're going to be a corporation.
Okay, bet. I clicked limited liability company when I came to this page.
Okay, so so you can also be a limited liability company, because eventually when you bring on employees or like people in the business, you will no longer be taxed as a sole proprietor. They'll go ahead and just tax you as an LLC, because now it's more than just you. So LLC and sole proprietor is kind of interchangeable, and you'll notice that on tax paperwork.
Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, I will go with LLC simply because I ain't gonna say simply because that's what I put, but we started off making the LLC, so I would just go with limited liability company. That's what I clicked, and everything came back clear. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna hit continue. Continue. It's gonna ask you how many members are in your LLC. You can actually go back and read all of that stuff and just pause the video. Select one, then you select your state. So I'm gonna put one. We'll put Colorado. Okay, boom. Due to the number, you are considered a single member liability, limited liability as the type of structure applying for EIN. You will initially be classified as a disregarded entity for the purpose of filing federal tax forms. Let's see. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I definitely clicked LLC. Okay, y'all. So when y'all get to the screen, this has some tax information. We'll make another video explaining all of this stuff. But after you click LLC, you can read that, hit continue, click one, click your state, hit next, and then for choose one reason that best describes why you are applying for an EIN, you click start a new business. Then you continue, fill out your name, middle name, last name, social security number, and then you put I am the owner. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much simple. They're going to ask you maybe one more thing, and then they're just going to send it to you. It's pretty simple. And I actually went through this process myself the first time. So it shouldn't be that difficult. If anybody has any trouble, y'all can DM me on Instagram. Y'all can DM Cordele Rocks on Instagram. Cordele, that's your Instagram, right? Cordele Rocks.
Cordele Rocks.
Okay.
That's
Y'all can find Cordele on there. Y'all can hit him up for advice on business. This dude's very educated and knowledgeable in this field. So make sure y'all go follow him, tap in with him. He's always dropping bombs and giving advice. So let's make some noise for my boy Cordele. Yeah.
Appreciate it, brother. And again, appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. This is pivotal stuff. Like, why are you still on Earth if you're over the age of 25 and you don't have an LLC? Like, what are we doing here?
Facts. And for all the young dudes and females that are starting, like, if you under 20 and you doing this right now,
oh, you
like,
amazing.
You're amazing. Like you
are
really
amazing.
Ahead. And
I truly look up to you.
And this is who I really want to be taking advantage of this information, like to get ahead of it. And even people that's older than us take advantage of this information, because it's never too late to start. Like, just start and get it together so that by next year you'll be good. You're gonna spend that first year just really getting your business together, you know. And it's just a process. It's nothing difficult. It's not rocket science. It's literally just procedures that you have to take for your business. It's nothing crazy.
Colonel Sanders didn't start the LLC for Kentucky Fried Chicken until he was 60 years old.
Damn. That's crazy.
60.
They said he said Colonel Fried Chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken didn't start their LLC till 60.
The founder. He had already been through 2 divorces and was homeless. Realized he could cook chicken. Had several businesses that had already failed.
That's crazy.
So it's never too late.
It's never too late. Ever. Okay, so look, y'all, I'm about to go over this one more time. All right. How to start your own business. All right. How to start your own LLC. Article 1, we come to here, or Article 1, you put your business name followed by LLC. Article 2, you express everything that your business will be involved with. Example, selling merch, education, performance, says media production, etc. Article 3, you leave blank. Article 4, if you don't have a building already, you put your address. This article here you can skip. This article you put the date that you started doing it. The next article you can skip. This box you can skip. Here you put your signature. Here you put your name. You put your business name, and then you fill out the rest of this information. You want to click email. You want this information to be emailed to you. If you want it mailed, you can click mail. And then here you put standard review. And this option is free, and it'll take about 1 to 2 weeks. And then these are expedited options if you would like this whole process to be a lot faster. Boom. After that, you good. Okay. Coming over to EIN. You come here, you click apply now. Click begin application. Click limited liability company. Click continue. Click continue. Put 1 for how many members. Then you select your state. Click continue. Click continue. Click started a new business. Continue. Fill out your information. Continue. Boom. You're all set. They're going to ask for the address. After that, they're going to give you the details, and then they're going to give you the EIN confirmation. Make sure you save all these documents to your computer in a file, on a hard drive, on a flash drive. These are very important documents. But yes, y'all, that is basically it.
That's a dope tool, man.
Man. Okay, bet you got you want to say anything else, Cordell?
Yeah, man, pretty much like I said, this is how you guys will take advantage of the life that you already living. Like, you already spending money on gas, you already spending money on rent, you already paying your phone bill, you already going out to dinner, you already traveling, you already have something that you're passionate about that you done spent some money on. You already using internet and Wi-Fi at your home. You're already doing these things. So why aren't you writing them off, using them to reduce your own tax liability? It makes no sense. So for everybody that's actually following along, like, dude, like, y'all on y'all way. I promise you, y'all on y'all way.
Facts. And as far as the write-offs, a write-off is basically a deductible on any expense that has to do with your business. So it'll reduce the amount of taxes you have to pay at the end of the year. So next week we're gonna go into a video that's just gonna be just about that, learning what you can write off, what a write-off is, how to keep track of it, and we're even gonna show y'all apps that you can use to make this process a lot simpler. Back in the day, people used to have a notebook, calculate the distance they travel from one place to another, have a notebook and write all of this down. We in the age where your phone does all of that on its own. So it's going to make having a business even easier. Hold on. It said my session. We still live, right? Hold on. We still live?
Yeah, it still say live for sure on this one.
Okay, for sure. It said my session had ended for some reason. Okay, bet. But yeah, next week we're gonna be doing a video on that, so make sure y'all tune in. I think it'd be dope too to get a Zoom call if y'all want to jump into Zoom to where people can actually ask questions about certain stuff, because I know people want to ask questions, and them important questions gonna pop up then. So next week we're gonna do a Zoom call to where everybody can get in if y'all want to join in and ask questions. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. How to start your own business, how to start an LLC. When you do it, I'm gonna put the links in the description so that y'all can follow along and go step by step, rewatch this video. I appreciate Cordele for coming on and, kicking game. Make sure y'all go follow him and support him. He's got good content, repost his stuff. Tell your friends about him, share this link so we can just keep building and just keep putting out this knowledge.
Thanks for having me, bro.
No problem, bro. Appreciate it. Love.
All right, love, bro.